Hello, welcome back. Happy holidays. Here we are.
Where's D Reg at? D Reg is in the mountains. Hello.
Well, there he is.
I'm back from space.
D Reg has his show
Red Wings, it is hockey
loyalty.
season. And currently, it is hockey season.
Yep, he's
So,
got a show of loyalty to the Detroit Red Wings. I've got my show of loyalty to my California hockey team in my neighborhood, the San
nice.
Jose Sharks. I'm also a big Florida Panthers fan. Go Panthers! They did a wonderful job winning the Stanley Cup. I was very proud of them.
We
Uh,
won. We won on that one.
we won big on that one.
The Cherokee, North Carolina casino hasn't been the same ever since.
That's right. That was a very profitable, very awesome outcome. The Panthers they just came through for us. So well done, Panthers. We were very proud of you. I was very proud of you. We were all very proud of you.
Well, this
Yeah,
is a special edition for you, for the fans. Special edition Thanksgiving week. I'm sorry, pre-Sunday. We got 4 games, right, Sporty Paul?
that's right. And we're gonna pick two each. And I'm also gonna give some prop bets. They won't be official picks, but there's a high probability you could win with these prop bets. So I'm gonna give them just as a bonus. They're not official picks, but the two official picks that I give will be the official picks. And so we're gonna do that just to have some fun this holiday season. Sometimes there's some props that there's a high probability that you could really substantially increase your funds, and the risk is minimal. So, but throw a sprinkle on it if you want to. But I see a high probability of these prop bets winning as well. But they're not my official picks; they're just my prop bets. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on each of them, just for the holiday season. Yeah, so tomorrow, Thanksgiving, we've got 3 games. We've got Lions versus Bears. We've got Dolphins versus Packers, and we've got Cowboys versus Giants. Now, my first pick is going to be the Lions. I like the Lions. I like their toughness. They're in first place, but they're still trying to get that number 1 seed. And they've got Minnesota and the Green Bay Packers right on their tail. Also, we have a Lions team that really got embarrassed last year in the Thanksgiving game against the Green Bay Packers. And here's an interesting historical fact: neither Jared Goff nor Dan Campbell have won on Thanksgiving. So I think they're going to change that tomorrow. They're motivated. They're still trying to get that number 1 seed in the NFC. And those two highly talented athletes have never won on Thanksgiving. And I think they're in a position where they can win now. They're playing the Bears on the road, with the Bears on the road. The Bears are just a very inconsistent team. I would say unmotivated, uninspired, and I wouldn't blame that on the coaches. I would blame that on the players. Whereas the Lions, on the other hand, are very motivated, very inspired by Dan Campbell and the other coaches, and I think the players are just high quality character players. So for all those reasons, give me the Lions money line to beat the Bears on Thanksgiving.
I appreciate that pick as a Lions fan. I was very pissed off last year when they got smoked by the Green Bay Packers. Um, well, I'll be pulling for them, but I think the Bears are going to make that game close, for the record. But my first pick is going to be the Cowgirls playing the hapless New York Gigantes. They will win this game. I saw that Daniel Love is now on the Vikings practice squad.
Danny Jones, Daniel Jones.
I'm sorry, Danny Jones. It's just unbelievable. The world of sports is ridiculous how much money these guys make. They fail and they take the money and they get another chance. So,
They get another chance.
but anyway, I wish him well anyway. He's a pretty arrogant guy. He needs to play better. He needs to be 2 seconds quicker. If I was his quarterback coach, his offensive coordinator, I'd say, dude, 2 seconds faster. I'm not putting you in until you can see things 2 seconds faster. But my first pick, digress here, is Cowgirls money line to beat the Giants.
I like that. I like that pick. I think they, they. So Drew Lock is going to be the quarterback. They ruled out DeVito, but is there really a difference between DeVito and Drew Lock?
Is DeVito? Is he going to be on the Jersey Show next season? I mean, what is this guy? He's part good fella, part QB. I think he's all Jersey Shore, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah. When I see him, I'm waiting for Father Sarducci from Saturday Night Live to show up. I'm looking for DeVito to hug Father Sanducci. But they got destroyed by the Buccaneers last week. Good job, Baker Mayfield and Cowboys. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, the Cowboys are going to lose." Not this week. The Cowboys historically on Thanksgiving do very poor, but this time the people that look at the trends and don't really look at the teams are going to lose. I think Cowboys win that one. So I support the money line on the Cowboys. I think they beat them. So good job on that. And my second pick for Thursday and Friday is the Kansas City Chiefs. I like them. I think they're gonna come and they're gonna play. They're gonna play hard on Friday. The Raiders, who's gonna be their quarterback? In the
Maybe
comments.
Tom Brady will suit him up.
Exactly. Maybe they'll put Tom Brady on the squad, because unfortunately Gardner Minshew's out for the season.
Does he have a broken collarbone in his van down by the river?
He does, and then he's rolling doobies in that van down by the river right now to deal with the pain.
Who was it? Aiden O'Connell and who?
And Desmond Ritter. So
Desmond Ritter, formerly
arguably,
Cincinnati, Atlanta.
exactly. And I think they blow them out this time. But my prediction is just money line. Just bad quarterbacks on the Raiders. I think Abdullah is going to be the running back. Okay, so they got second string running backs in. They got second, third string quarterbacks in. This team is not going anywhere. Most of these players are packing up their U-Haul units in the parking lot, uh, getting them ready to go. At the end of game 17 because they're not going anywhere. They're not going to the playoffs. Whereas the Chiefs, they've got something to prove. They had they had to brush the cobwebs off a little bit when they played the Bills and just refocus. I like, as always, Patrick Mahomes' win attitude. We're going to win attitude, and he wants to win. He's excited about winning, and that really does make the difference. Pacheco is going to come back as a running back, their number one running back. So we'll have both Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco handling the running game. And I'm excited about the passing game too. DeAndre Hopkins. I think he has a stellar game. I think he's going to do well. I think Travis Kelce is going to do well. Um, in the prop segment a little later, I'm going to talk about some anytime touchdown candidates, and I think Travis Kelce gets a touchdown. So I would throw a sprinkle on that. But for all those reasons, give me Kansas City money line to defeat the Raiders on Black Friday.
Right on. Well, I'm gonna toast everybody for a Thanksgiving Jim Beam Black. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Excellent. I've got some sparkling water here to to wet my whistle and to
Good stuff.
enjoy this beautiful day.
Very simple. I'm just gonna ditto you on that one. There's no way the Raiders, the hapless, the pathetic, hapless Raiders. I was a Viking fan for years, suffering. I'm enjoying this Raiders team that is so pathetic. They're going to get smoked. So I'm going Kansas City money line. I don't care what the score is, but they could get 50, 48, 50, somewhere in there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put those two in a money line parlay. Give me
And I'm going to say this to all the MVP candidates. I think Patrick Mahomes should have like 5 MVP awards. He's the best player in the league. They bring up Lamar Jackson, a third MVP. He deserves 0 MVPs, in my opinion. If you can't win the big game, the other two guys that are rivaling Mahomes are Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley. I mean, these guys are legitimate MVP candidates.
exactly. I was
And
very
Josh Allen's having a good year too. But
exactly.
anybody but Lamar Jackson, please stop that. Stop that talk.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
honestly thought Josh Allen deserved MVP last year. He had 15 more touchdowns than running and passing than Lamar Jackson. Okay, so
Well, no,
why
they held the
why would
interceptions
Josh
against
Allen
him.
be an MVP if he's got 15 more touchdown passes? And
And
touchdown
Lamar always
pass
chokes. He's a
running
choker.
touchdowns. So very disappointing. But yes, hey, that's a good pick. As you and I know, the Chiefs are winners, and we like winners, and that's how we keep our percentages high. I'm at 85% this year, and D Reg is at 77%. So
77.
we're both doing well here, and
I didn't think through the Houston Texans last week. I mean, that
making you
wasn't one
guys
of my
money.
picks, but I mean, I just got pimped on the Houston Texans game and the Commanders game. I mean, these guys. I mean, they have field goal kickers that can't make an extra point or a 28-yard field goal. I mean,
Yeah, it wasn't your fault, and I lost the Cardinals game last week because Kyler Murray, he's never going to win a Super Bowl.
what was that interception that he had? They were going to take the lead, and then
Yeah,
he floats this ball like 10 yards over Michael Wilson's head, and I'm like, who the hell are you throwing it to?
exactly. The bottom line
Jay
is Kyler
Buhner?
Murray.
Are you throwing it to Jay Buhner?
Kyler Murray is more interested in playing video games than playing football. Okay, that was an opportunity for the Cardinals to show that they are playoff bound and Super Bowl bound, and then they proved to everybody that they're going to be sitting in the bleachers. They're not good enough to be even in the playoffs, let alone in the Super Bowl. So, hey, Kyler and the Cardinals, you guys showed you guys aren't players. You're not players. You're just picking up a check every week. So I was very disappointed. That was a great spot for them to show that they're playoff bound, and they didn't show up. So shame on
And I
them.
got news for Geno Smith. Hell really has to freeze over for you to beat the Lions or the Eagles. So you're going nowhere, but to the first tee after the first week of the playoffs.
That's
So
right. Exactly right. Hey, Reg, let's wrap it up in about a minute, all right? I'm gonna give a
okay, man.
couple. I'm gonna give a couple fun prop bets, anytime touchdowns. Jameson Williams on the Lions. Okay, the Bears are bottom 5 in defending the longer passes. So, looking at the prop percentages, plus 220 for Jameson Williams to
I like that.
score an anytime touchdown. Another one I like is Travis Kelce. He's going to get in the end zone. He's been playing really well. Anytime touchdown for Travis Kelce. I would go that too. And here's a third one, Laporta. Not only are the Bears bad on the long passes, um, bottom five in the whole league. They're also very poor in the middle of the field. So, short middle field passes. So I think Laporta gets a touchdown too. So Laporta is plus 240. And you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. Reg, any final comments?
No, I was just what was looking to hear when Taylor's moving out of the USA. They like bad singing in Canada, so maybe Canada's your next home.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you speak Canadian? Does Kelsey speak Canadian?
yeah, Taylor's not my favorite either. She seems like a nice person and everything, but give me Vanessa Williams any day. Give me Wendy Moten any day. Those are my personal favorites.
Nice. Well, I remember Clooney was a good thing about Clooney. He's like, well, big loser. He's like, well, I'm not gonna go back to the USA. No one likes me there anyway. No, no, George, we don't like you, and we won't miss you. Bye. Could you send your plane to get Robert De Niro and Bruce, no talent Springsteen? Could you pick them up too? Oh, wait a minute, Bono wasn't Bono? Didn't he say he was gonna drive his car off the cliff if Trump won? You got almost $1 billion, and you're going to make a stupid decision like that just because you're sellout George Soros, Alex Soros, your buddy, and he doesn't get to wield his tyranny as much as he does now. So anyway, I digress. But
Well, we voice our opinions here. And, well, I'm gonna say is that best band out there is that band from Canada, Rush. These guys are good spirits, good souls. So give me Rush.
we always love Alex Lifeson. Did you know he was like a Ruski? He has this very Russian name, like Alexei Shabachenko.
Oh yeah, he's
and then of
he's
course,
got DNA from Russia slash Eastern Europe.
oh yeah, he's a classic immigrant, right? I mean, good for him. And then of course, our buddy Getty Lee, he's a Polak. He's like us. He's a Polak. We love that guy. He's an honest
Absolutely,
Polak.
just a great band. No politics, just great music. And some of these musicians, they're good musicians, but they kind of they cause people to go sour on them because of their dumb political views and comments.
Anyway, I
All right, brother.
digress.
Let's get
Happy
get
Thanksgiving,
more
guys.
winners. We're gonna go 4-0 this week. Try those prop bets. I think you'll be very happy with those. Put a sprinkle on those. Happy holidays from D-Reg and myself. And we're gonna
For
have
you, San Francisco area, on the sports leader.
there you go. And D-Reg and I are gonna have a Friday show too for these Sunday games. But that's our holiday um, contribution to you guys. We appreciate you guys.
So pay attention.
Like us and then put comments below, subscribe, and feedback. We appreciate your feedback and your comments. So have a great holiday.
Much love.
We'll
Thanks.
see ya.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you on Friday. Yeah, thanks for watching. Take it easy.